bestie, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a get ready with me as I do this makeup, and also talking about how to stop feeling so anxious, doubting ourselves, and just feel more confident and get rid of all these negative, disgusting emotions. People are always like, yeah, I want to be confident, but you can. What's stopping you? What is literally stopping you apart from yourself? It's natural to feel scared, it's natural to feel nervous, it's natural to feel anxious about certain situations and certain things. This is so cliche, but you actually don't know the outcome until you actually do it. Because you can think, no, I can't do this because this could happen. Oh gosh, it's going to be so embarrassing. You've already told yourself that it's not going to work out. Our brains are literally like sponges. It literally just absorbs information, just wants to protect us. So even if you have to lie to yourself and say things that you don't necessarily believe, I feel like over time your brain does kind of start to resonate with it. I don't think anybody really knows exactly what they're doing in life. You know, it's all of our first times here. Like, none of us have lived more than one life that I know of anyways. When things don't go to plan, it's important to give ourselves a bit of grace, because you tried your best and you've done everything that you possibly could, and it still doesn't go to plan. Like, it doesn't mean you're a failure. That wasn't meant to happen at that time. But you shouldn't let that knock your confidence, you know? Just because it didn't happen doesn't mean that it can't happen. It doesn't make it impossible, it's just pending. That leads me to comparing our timelines with other people. Oh my gosh, they're doing so much and I'm so far behind. Behind who? Like I said, it's everybody's first time here and they are literally in a completely different lane to you. Why are you comparing yourselves to them? And it's natural, everyone does this, even me. But what I've started doing is just really like trying to rewire my brain. And when I catch myself in those sort of situations where I'm comparing myself, usually because there's something that I'm meant to be doing right now that I'm not doing, or there's something that I could be doing, but I'm holding myself back from. Instead of me sitting here and comparing myself to this person, what do I need to do to actually reach that next level? I feel like it's really unfair to ourselves to compare ourselves to someone that's not even on the same path as us. Okay, they're the same age as you, or maybe they do similar jobs to you. It doesn't mean that you're on the same path. Like, it looks like you're both running the same race. One person could be in a 100-meter race and you could be in an 800-meter race. Like, it does look like you're both running on the same track, but your finish lines are literally completely different. Just trust and believe that everything will work out, even when it seems like absolutely nothing is going right. Like when you're at the bottom of the bottom. I mean, if you really are at the bottom of the bottom, the only place you can go is up, right? With all of these things, it's so easy to be like, yeah, I'm just not that sort of person. Like, I can't practice gratitude. Like, it's just not me. I mean, how long are you gonna say that for? Of course it's not you. You don't even try and make it you. You've just assumed that because you've always been someone, that's who you eternally have to be. And that is not true. Or is it because your friends and family are used to you being a certain way? Yeah, if you are someone that generally struggles when it comes to practicing gratitude, one thing that I feel like really helps is writing down every time something good happens. You don't even need to go buy like a fancy hard cover gratitude journal. Your notes is fine. Even if it's something small, just write it in your note. And next time when you are comparing yourself to others and you are feeling a bit down, I want you to go back to that notes and literally read out all of those things. Because when we are comparing ourselves to others, it puts us in a place of feeling like we're less than. And that's not true. Literally tell yourself, no, that's not true, because X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Like, even if it means you have to go look in the mirror and tell yourself that until you feel slightly better. And then once you've done that, go and work on something. For me, maybe it'll be organizing a shoot to update my portfolio, or planning more content to film. You might be like, I don't know, like there's nothing I can do. Like, I have nothing to work on. Then you better find something. Why do you have nothing? Like, not even any hobbies, something that you enjoy? Find it. Even if it means looking back to when you were younger and what you used to enjoy then, you need to find it and do it. On the note of comparison, you actually don't know when that person started. Like, you could be someone that you're taking a dance class, for example, and you're comparing yourself to someone that's been dancing since they were 3. Like, why do you expect yourself to be on the same level when you don't have the same amount of experience? Think about it. Do you ever compare yourself to someone that seems like they're worse off than you? When you catch yourself comparing yourself to people, that's when you know you need to lock in and start working on that thing that you've been holding back on. I'm so sorry for the amount of lighting changes in this video. Like, this video was actually so spontaneous. But like, confidence is built from self-belief, and self-belief is built from experiences. You actually just have to start taking the risks and doing things that you find scary. The more you do them, the more you become used to them, and now they're no longer scary. So now when you do this thing, you have confidence when you do it because you've done it so many times before. You felt that feeling so many times before. Like, it's not new to you anymore. Someone outside has clearly decided to start drilling something, so handing over to Isioma in the voiceover realm. Something else that's been on my mind lately is setbacks. You know, those moments where it feels like things aren't going as planned, and maybe you didn't hit a goal you're working towards, or life just threw something unexpected your way. We all go through it. Honestly, I used to get so down about things like, why is this happening to me? But what I've learned is that setbacks are actually just part of the process, and it's not about avoiding them, but it's about how we bounce back. Think about it. Some of the best lessons I've learned came from tough moments where nothing seemed to go right, and it really just forced me to change direction, try something new, or even just slow down and reevaluate my life. Like, trust me, I'm not saying it's easy, but it can feel like you're stuck or moving backwards. But here's a little tip that helped me. Whenever things don't go the way I want, instead of seeing it as a failure, I try and ask myself, what's the next step? Even if it's a baby step, at least I'm still moving forward. And when it comes to staying motivated, girl, take it easy on yourself. We are not robots. Some days you're gonna feel like you're on top of the world, and others you might just want to lie in bed and binge watch Netflix, and that is okay. The key is not to get stuck in that low energy for too long. Find small things that spark your motivation. Maybe it's music, watching someone else's glow up story, or even just finding a cute outfit that makes you feel good. At the end of the day, you know setbacks are just temporary, and progress is not a straight line. As long as you keep showing up for yourself, even in the smallest of ways, you're still moving forward. Just keep going and stay focused on what makes you happy, and don't beat yourself up if things don't happen overnight. And lastly, don't underestimate the power of small wins. Sometimes we get so caught up in chasing these huge goals or transformations that we forget to celebrate the little things. Did you drink enough water today? Did you take a few minutes just to breathe or do something that makes you happy? Those things matter. It's those tiny everyday moments that build up over time and make the biggest difference. The outro of that video didn't actually finish, so I'm just here to say thank you so much for watching. I hope this was useful. If you enjoyed this, please make sure you leave a comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts. We're all one big gorgeous girly community, so yeah, don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.